Okay, so get this. We're diving into this uh, incredible job posting that I found.
Oh, yeah.
And it's for a chair position
Wow.
at Victoria University of Wellington in New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah, and it's focused on generative AI.
Hmm.
Pretty cool, huh? And it was on academicjobs.com.
Okay, I know that site.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty excited about this one.
I can see why.
And the CEO of academicjobs.com, Jared Kanizai, he actually called it the most exciting job in the world of academe at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's a pretty bold statement,
Yeah.
I've got to admit.
So we're gonna
Intrigued.
take a deep dive into this job posting
Okay.
and see what it's all about.
All right. So Victoria University of Wellington.
Yeah.
That's in New Zealand.
Right.
Beautiful country.
It is
Beautiful country.
stunning.
Yeah. And the university itself, I mean,
Yep.
it's got a pretty solid reputation.
I think it's the top research university in New Zealand.
It is. Yeah. Top ranked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is like a really great opportunity to be at the forefront of research,
Absolutely.
especially in AI, no less.
Especially in AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the job title is Bob Dykes Chair in Generative Artificial Intelligence.
Okay. A chair.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal in the academic world.
What does that actually mean, though?
Well, a chair, it's not just a regular faculty position. It's like a named professorship, and it comes with a lot of prestige,
Oh, right.
sources, leadership opportunities.
I see.
You know, it's kind of a recognition of your contributions to the field, and it often comes with some funding to support your research.
Got it.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah, and you know that quote that I mentioned from Jared Kanizai?
Yeah.
He said, "This is the most exciting job in the world of academia at the moment. Not only is it in beautiful New Zealand, but it is a leadership role in generative AI, the most talked about topic globally."
Okay, so generative AI, this is what everyone's talking about.
I know.
It seems like it's everywhere.
It is.
Like every day there's a new headline about it.
Yeah.
But why is it such a big deal?
I know. Why is it so hot right now?
Yeah.
Like, what is it about generative AI that has everyone so excited?
Well, I think one of the main reasons is that it has the potential to be incredibly disruptive
Okay.
in a good way, I mean, in a way that can really transform industries and the way we live and work.
Okay.
Think about it. Generative AI can create new things from
Yeah.
scratch.
Yeah.
You know, you can use it to write text, compose music design products, even generate realistic images and videos.
I mean, I've seen some of the stuff that it can do, and it's
mind-blowing.
pretty amazing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just about creating cool things for the sake of it.
Right.
I mean, it's already having a real impact in fields like drug discovery,
Wow.
materials science,
Oh.
personalized education. I mean, you name it.
Wow.
It's really starting to change the game.
So this is the chance to be on the leading edge of that
Absolutely.
at this university
Yeah.
in New Zealand.
And in a country like New Zealand,
Right.
you know, where they're really embracing innovation.
Yeah.
So you could really shape the future of this field.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dig into the job description itself.
All right, let's see what they're looking for.
Yeah, what are the key responsibilities here?
Okay, so from what I can tell,
Yeah.
they want someone to lead research and teaching in generative AI, of course.
Right.
But it's more than that.
Okay.
They also want someone to build a dynamic ecosystem
Oh, interesting.
involving students, staff, and even startups.
Okay.
So it's about connecting academia with the real world.
Uh-huh.
And then the other big thing is guiding discussions about AI's use impact and oversight in New Zealand.
Wow, so this is about shaping the entire landscape of AI in the country.
Yeah, it's a pretty big responsibility.
It is.
But it's also a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the impact you could have.
Yeah, so you could be conducting groundbreaking research.
Absolutely.
You could be helping businesses transform themselves using AI.
Yeah.
And you could even be influencing the government's policies on AI.
Right.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is about as high impact as it gets.
So who are they looking for?
Yeah, what kind of person can actually pull all this off?
Right, because the job posting mentions some pretty specific qualifications.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay, so it says a PhD is desirable.
Okay.
Strong research impact, excellent teaching skills, industry and academic experience, and strong communication skills.
So basically a superhero.
Right.
Well, not quite, but close.
I mean, it sounds like they're looking for someone who's really well-rounded.
Yeah, someone who's not just brilliant academically, but also has practical experience.
Yeah.
And can communicate their ideas effectively to a variety of audiences.
And who can inspire others.
Exactly. It's about leadership, vision, and a passion for AI.
Absolutely, and I think that's what makes this job so exciting.
I agree.
It's not just about crunching numbers or writing code. It's about shaping the future
Yeah.
of a whole field.
Yeah, it's about making a real difference in the world.
And doing it in a pretty amazing place.
I mean, come on, New Zealand.
Right.
Mountains, beaches,
Yeah.
friendly people.
Yeah.
It's like paradise.
Okay, so let's talk about what's in it for you.
Yeah, besides the obvious perks.
Right, besides the stunning scenery.
Okay, so the job posting mentions some pretty unique benefits.
Oh, like what?
Well, first of all, you get to be part of the top research university in New Zealand.
Right.
So you'll be surrounded by some of the brightest minds in the country.
Uh-huh.
You'll also have the opportunity to contribute to the transformation of the tertiary sector.
Okay, so you can really make a mark on education.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there's the chance to explore innovative AI applications that could have a real-world impact.
So you're not just stuck in an ivory tower.
No, you're out there making things happen.
That's great.
And finally, you get to help position New Zealand at the forefront of global advancements in AI.
So you're putting New Zealand on the map.
Exactly.
That's fantastic.
So it's not just about personal gain.
It's about...
It's about contributing to something bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, what could be more rewarding than that?
It's inspiring.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a chance to make a real difference
Okay.
in a field that's changing the world.
So if you're listening to this and you're a visionary leader in generative AI and you dream of living in beautiful New Zealand,
Yeah.
this might just be your chance.
It could be.
Head over to academicjobs.com and search for the Bob Dykes Chair
Okay.
to find the full job posting.
All right, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, you should.
Sounds pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think it is.
Think about it. What could you contribute to the future of AI in a country like New Zealand?
Wow, that's a good question.
It is. Yeah, it's something to think about.
It is.
So they're looking for someone who's really at the top of their game. When it comes to generative AI, I mean, someone who understands the technology deeply, like natural language processing, image generation, all that.
Okay.
But also someone who gets the bigger picture.
Okay.
You know, the ethical and societal implications.
So not just the technical stuff.
No, not just that. They need someone who can think critically about how this technology is going to impact the world.
That's a good point because this stuff is powerful.
Oh, it's incredibly powerful. I mean,
Yeah.
it raises all sorts of questions about bias, privacy,
Right.
even the future of work.
Yeah, so they need someone who can develop this technology,
Yes.
but also make sure it's being used responsibly.
Absolutely. And I think that's where the challenge of building an AI ecosystem in New Zealand comes in.
Okay, how so?
Well, you know, New Zealand's not exactly Silicon Valley. It's a
Right.
smaller country.
Yeah.
But I think that could actually be an advantage.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they're more agile. They can move quickly.
Okay.
They're not bogged down by bureaucracy.
So it's like a David and Goliath situation.
In a way, yeah. But I think New Zealand has the potential to carve out its own unique path.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Instead of trying to replicate what's already being done elsewhere,
Right.
they can really forge a new direction.
And that's where this Bob Dykes Chair comes in.
Exactly.
This person could be a real pioneer.
Absolutely. They'll be building bridges between academia, industry, and the government,
Wow.
creating a whole ecosystem.
You know, I'll be honest, when I first saw this job posting,
Yeah.
I was a little skeptical.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, could New Zealand really become a major player in AI?
Right.
But the more I think about it,
Yeah.
the more I'm starting to see the possibilities.
I think that's the beauty of this opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not about following the crowd. It's about charting a new course.
It's like they're saying, come to New Zealand, be a pioneer, help us build something special.
Exactly. And let's not forget about the lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're talking about working on groundbreaking AI research while being surrounded by some of the most stunning natural beauty in the world.
Okay, I have to admit, the mountains and beaches are definitely a bonus.
They are.
Yeah.
But seriously, this job goes way beyond a typical academic role.
In what way?
I mean, you're talking about real-world impact influencing policy shaping an entire industry.
That's why Jared Kanizai called it the most exciting job in academia.
Exactly.
He gets it.
He sees the potential.
So let's say someone's listening to this and they're thinking, this sounds incredible, but could I actually do this? What advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, I'd say don't be intimidated by the qualifications.
Okay.
I mean, obviously they're looking for someone who's highly qualified.
Right.
But I think the most important thing is to focus on the core skills and qualities.
Okay.
Passion, vision, leadership.
Right.
And a deep understanding of both the technical and ethical aspects of AI.
So don't just try to check all the boxes on the resume.
Exactly.
Think about what you can bring to the table.
Think about your unique perspective, your skills, your experience, and how that aligns with what they're looking for.
And let that passion shine through.
Yeah, because ultimately, they're not just looking for someone to fill a position.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for someone to lead a movement.
And, you know, New Zealand has a history of being progressive and innovative.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they were the first country in the world to give women the right to vote.
That's right.
And they've always been kind of ahead of the curve on social issues.
Yeah, they're not afraid to try new things.
So it makes sense that they'd be looking to become a leader in AI, too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's say someone is listening to this and they're thinking, okay, this sounds amazing. I'm interested. Where do I start?
Well, the first step is to go to academicjobs.com
Okay,
and search for Bob Dykes Chair.
got it.
And you'll find the full job posting there with all the details.
And don't just skim it.
No, really take some time to read it carefully.
Yeah.
And think about how your skills and experience match up with what they're looking for.
So it's not just about checking boxes.
No, it's about finding the right fit.
Yeah.
Think about what excites you about generative AI.
Yeah.
What kind of impact you want to make.
Uh-huh.
And how you see yourself contributing to the growth of AI in New Zealand.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
what's the one key takeaway you want to leave our listeners with?
I'd say this, don't underestimate the power of a single opportunity to really make a difference.
Yeah.
This Bob Dykes Chair position.
Yeah.
It's not just a job, it's a chance to be part of something groundbreaking.
It really is.
To shape the future of AI.
And to do it all in one of the most beautiful and innovative countries in the world.
Exactly. So if you're feeling that spark of possibility, don't ignore it. Go for it.
Great advice.
You might just be the person they're looking for.
Well, that's it for our deep dive into the Bob Dykes Chair in Generative AI at Victoria University of Wellington.
It's an incredible opportunity.
It is.
For the right person.
So if you're interested, head over to academicjobs.com to learn more and apply.
And good luck.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
35-1.